Okay, in this video we're going to be setting up the blog layout and the settings and getting all that stuff ready. So we left off on pages, so now we're going to go to blog posts. So here's the overview, and we'll just go down the list here. The excerpt is what you see right here. Okay, that's the length. So they have it set to 10. So let's pump this up to like 150 and then hit save changes. Go back to the site, reload. Hello, reload. And you'll see now we have more, blah, just like that. Okay. Now, if we want to choose content, let's go ahead and select content, save changes. This is going to display all the content within that post itself. So let me reload, and I'll show you that post while it's reloading. So here's all the content in this post. Okay. So that's what's displayed on the actual blog post display page that gives you a list of all your recent blog posts. Okay, so let's just put that back to excerpt because we don't want that page so long. We'll keep it at 150. Maybe let's go to 100. I like that better. And the title and the date, if you want to set that, turn that on, and that will show the date right next to the title right there. So I'll hit reload, and there you see it there, and you can see I shortened my text too for the excerpt. Let's go back, and all this post meta elements, I'll show you what that is. That's this stuff down here. So you have the actual media type, what do they call it? The post format, sorry. The post format, and then a whole bunch of stuff down there. So just to not be so long, I'm going to select all of these, okay? And when they're all blue, well, whatever is blue mean that is what's active, okay? So in this case we have them all. So let's hit save changes, and then let's go back, reload. You'll see now it displays all of the categories, tags, and everything right there. Now here's something else too that you might want to take note of. You can drag these in order on how you want them to display. So let's say if I wanted tags next to categories, then I could put it there. If I wanted title all the way down here, or maybe I want title off because it doesn't make sense. Maybe we'll put the author first. We don't care about the comments, and let's say we take off the date. All right, and then hit save changes, reload. And you'll see, boom, there's no tags to it. So this one is tagged. You can see that's the order now that we set up right here. Okay, so I assume this is self-explanatory. However, I'm not going to go there. These are your sharing socials. Okay, so you can turn on what you want on, turn off what you don't want on, and leave what you have here. So these are your choices there. And there are different social sharing plugins that you can use. You don't have to use these, okay? This is just to help get you started. You know, they give you some of the basic stuff that, you know, you would have on your blog page. Okay, so that's that. And to read more, that is here. You can turn that on or off. So if I was to turn that off, right, hit save changes, and we'll go back to the site, hit refresh, reload. Then we don't have that read button anymore, read more. So we'd have to click on the image, and there you go. All right, so let's turn that back on, and then hit save changes. And then we'll move to the next section, which is the single post. Here, let me take this page back to where it was. Okay, so we have the sidebar. Here's our post right here. the full post. There's our sidebar there. So that controls that, and we went over that already in an earlier video. And the orientation, that was one of the first videos that we went over. So basically left and right, that would put this sidebar on this side. Okay. And the color scheme, we went over that. Align elements, these are like buttons, headlines, and stuff like that. You can push it to the center or left and right. Okay. And then you have the elements here, same as the blog page, the blog post page here, an overview. So kind of the same setup there. Okay. And that is, where's that? And that's right here. You can see it located there. Okay. Then again, we have the social sharing. We have related posts. Now I'll tell you right now, so it's not a surprise for you when you try to activate these things. This one doesn't work. Revolution Slider and Essential Grid does not work. Now I'm telling you this because a lot of people won't tell you this. They'll just say, oh, this is a great theme. But the reality is, when you purchase a theme, it doesn't matter where it's from, okay? They are not going to have all of the functionality that you're looking for, and some of the things may not work. It may not be compatible. Some type of code may be out of date. They may be using a third-party type of plugin inside of their theme. I mean, it goes on and on. Some of this may be Greek to you, but just understand what I'm saying is that, you know, for the most part, everything works with this theme, okay? But these, well, this one and this one does not work. So what I'll do is I'll just select this one and hit Save Changes, and I'll show you where it should show at the bottom of your actual post page. So if I hit Reload, then I scroll to the bottom, you'll see there it is right there. Okay, but like I say, these two do not work, and that's it. But like I said, there's plugins that you can use to replace that. You know, easy enough. Just ask me questions. That's why the box is there below. Get on chat and just ask me, and I can lead you to the right solution. Okay, now let's go to our title. Title position, right now it's in the header area, right? If we go back here, you can see it there. You can push it to the left or the right from here. So if I want it to the right, hit Save Changes, go back to the page, reload. Okay, boom, now it's on that side. Okay, so maybe we don't even want it. I like it in the header. It's pretty cool there. So let's just, I don't know, put it to the left. Feels pretty cool to the left. And this is the offset from like the very top edge of the logo. So if I pump that up some to say like 47, you'll see, well, now it's going to be back on the left side, but it's going to be a little bit bigger. So hit Reload. You'll see that we have a little bit more space there. I'll give it a little bit more because since it was on the right hand side, it probably didn't even see the change. So I'll take it to like 56 or whatever. Hit Reload. You can see got a little more space there. All right. Now, alternative page title. I don't know why you would use this. I wouldn't use it. But what it does is you can put a default title for any post that you make or page that you make. But you can override that inside the actual page itself. I really don't want to cover this just because, you know, I don't see what the reason behind that would be. I'm sure that, I don't know. But hey, go ahead and play around with it and you may like it. Okay, so that's all we need to cover here. That's again our color scheme, light on dark, dark on light. Now for the hero, let's go there. Oh, I hope I saved changes. I think I did. Anyway, so now here we have our header area. So we have our solid color, just like pages, right? You can have a color there. And what I didn't show you guys in the other video was the gradient. Check this out. For the gradient, you can set a gradient color. So let's pump this up to about like right there. Yeah, and then we'll take the opacity all the way up. That looks good. And then the bottom color, keep that opacity all the way up, and I'll hit save changes. This is pretty neat. I like this because it gives it a nice, clean, slick look. See, look at that. Nice and faded. So, you know what? Let's just keep it there. And you can do that with your own brand colors, right? So that's cool. And we went over this before. Again, which one? This one does not work, the grid. Okay, I don't know why. I tried to see if I was missing a setting before I started recording this video, but I couldn't find it. And yeah, it doesn't work. But hey, like I say, there's always a solution, and every theme isn't perfect. So we'll leave it there. All right, and let's see. Let's go down now. If you need a reminder, please go back and watch the pages video, okay? And it'll show you how to set those up. And then the featured image. This is a funny one. I mean, it's kind of cool, but check it out. So featured media layout. If we didn't want one, we'd say none. Okay. So now when I refresh, this shouldn't be here because this is displaying the featured image. Let's hit reload. Oh, wow, is it still there? Okay, there it is. I don't know, the reload must have worked. But anyway, you can see that the image isn't there anymore. And then let's turn it back on and it should show. Okay. Oh, maybe I reloaded too fast before it's, oh, there we go. Bam. So that's the featured image. And this one's funny. It's the indent. So this will move the actual featured image like up to the header area. So it's kind of cool. You can do a lot of creative stuff with it, you know. So I think it's neat. So let's just show how it looks. So let's take it to 42, hit save changes, and let's reload the page. And there you go. See, it pushes it all the way up there. Yeah, like I say, just get creative with it. See where it takes you. I don't know where that's going to go all the way up to 200. But anyway, let's reload that, and then we're going to end this. Ah, look at that. It goes all the way up to the header. So, yeah, get creative. Have some fun with it. Make sure the message is clear, and you're all good. And when we come back, we're going to go over the custom post. That's a pretty cool feature with this theme. So I'll see you guys in the next video.